Welcome back to Cook in the House. Me and my mommy are gonna make pizza muffins.
What are inside the pizza muffins?
Pepperoni.
So we're gonna start by making a really easy pizza dough. You could certainly buy your pizza dough. You do not need to make it. I like to make dough from scratch, so here we are. So I have some water, a little bit of sugar, and my yeast in my bowl already getting nice and foamy. And to that, I'm going to add my all-purpose flour, some olive oil, and some salt. I'm just gonna let the mixer do its thing. This is not that much harder than buying it from the store, I think, and it's fun. We're gonna knead this dough for 3 to 5 minutes. Once it comes together, we're just looking for it to be sort of smooth and elastic and pliable. You could make this dough the night before you wanna make your muffins. So you just make the dough, and instead of letting it proof at room temperature, just throw it in the fridge, let it proof really slowly overnight, and then just use it from cold the next day. So my dough is ready. It is kind of sticky and it'll stick to the bottom of the bowl a little bit, but as long as it clears the sides, you're good. It will hydrate and firm up as it proofs. So I'm gonna scrape down the sides of the bowl, cover it, and set it aside to double in size. That'll probably take about an hour, maybe even a little less time, but it all depends on how warm your house is. My dough has doubled, and now we can roll and fill our muffins. Bench flour. So the goal is to roll it out into roughly a 7 by 15 inch rectangle. So you could probably just throw this dough on a pizza stone and cook it like you would any normal pizza. I haven't tried it, so if you do, let me know in the comments how it works out. 7 by 15. Oh, I'm awesome. And we're just gonna roll it up like we would a cinnamon bun, which are my favorite things to make. So I basically turn everything into a cinnamon bun if I can. So we'll start with a little bit of marinara sauce. I like marinara sauce because it's a little looser than pizza sauce, but you use whatever you like. About half a cup, depending on how saucy you like your pizza. But if you put too much at this point, it's gonna be a little hard to roll up, so we'll start modest. Okay, and then I'm gonna use pepperoni, because Ari loves pepperoni. If you're gonna use any vegetables or anything like that, you'd wanna cook them first before putting them in here so that they lose some of their moisture and cook completely, but with pepperoni you can just chop it up, throw it in. Now I have some basil leaves, which are gonna get a little black in the oven, but they're still gonna add flavor, so I throw them in. And then I have some parm and some mozzarella. I'm using low moisture mozzarella, shredded. Fresh mozzarella is delicious, but it's gonna have a little bit too much water in this application, so stick to low moisture. And then a little bit of Parmesan. Yum, this looks pretty good already. I hope Artie eats it. Start from the long end to roll it up, so you have a long, skinny tube. You can easily just roll it up, but then you sort of just push all your toppings to the other side. So try really hard to sort of tuck the dough over itself so that you capture all the filling. When I made them at home, I served them with a little bit of steamed broccoli on the side, and that was dinner. I also was able to get Artie to eat them twice because I put them in his lunch the next day. They're actually perfect for a lunchbox. Okay, it's kind of a mess, but don't worry. So now I have my beautiful little pizza tube, and I'm gonna cut this into 12 equal slices. And then I have a non-stick standard 12-cup muffin tin. This is non-stick. It has a tendency to stick, but I'm gonna butter it with the non-stick. I think it'll be fine. If you don't have non-stick, feel free to use the paper liners just to guarantee that it gets out of the pan easily. And then we'll just put them in, cut side down. Okay. Now I'm just gonna cover this very lightly with plastic wrap and let them puff again. They will sort of fill out the cups and maybe raise a little bit above the edge of the pan. That's how you know they're ready. Check out our muffins. They're nice and puffy. So I'm gonna put a little extra sauce. I'll do this part. Why? I think extra sauce is good. And then you can top it with a little bit of that cheese.
Okay.
Nice, that's very precise cheesing. Good job. Good job. Oh.
One for my mouth pizza.
Why you You little goober. Now, these are gonna go into a 375-degree oven for about 20 minutes. They'll be puffed and golden and set in the center. Can't wait, couldn't wait.
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
Yeah, okay, were you rolling?
Yummy, 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 yummy.
Wow.
This is the most glowing
That-
review of cooking hash.
Thank you. You like them?
Yummy, 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 yummy. Yum.
I guess these are pretty yummy, huh? Yeah, these are yummy. Yum.
Get the rest of it on it.
Food 52.
Food52.com.
Mm-hmm. You want to say it again? Give the thumbs up to Faki.
You give us a double thumbs up. Great job, Brady.